Hello and welcome back to the Battle Room. My name is the Battle Room, and I'm joined today by Raghav. Welcome back, buddy. How you doing?
Honestly, pretty damn terrible. Pretty crazy circumstances going on in my life with I'm living in Los Angeles for those of you who don't know,
He doxed
and
himself.
the city is on fire. So I'm currently, worried if I have to evacuate or not, but nothing is more important than getting a video out on the Battle Room channel.
Exactly. The video has to come out Friday. We're recording this on Wednesday. We need to get this shit done. So, yeah, fire or not, you're gonna be in the seat recording. So
Oh
let's
yeah, I mean,
let's create a
unless
fire
my computer
video.
burns down.
It's true. It's true. But also, you can just buy a new one. So that's not even a big deal as long as your body doesn't incinerate. Where I think we're good.
Incineroar.
All right.
All right, let's
So
start.
okay, so this battle is, I would say, I think it's pretty historically important battle for the sake of the VGC community. Marco Fierro, for those who do not know, is probably the best player. I mean, we can argue whether it's Wolf or Marco right now, but Marco's really fucking good, right? Top two player in the entire world, in the Western world of Pokemon. So I think this moment right here, this match, is kind of where he got not his start, but where he started to become really well known and started to become a fearsome competitor.
A pivotal moment in young Marco's VGC career. And I want to say it could have been me in this spot, okay? I fucking lost to him in top four, so it could have been me having my pivotal moment. But Marco's showing in true, dominant fashion that he's actually just better than me by a lot, and it's his time.
It is his time. He's got his Switch Lite ready to go. He looks so small. I think he's like what, like 17, 18 in this moment. Like he literally
I
is
thought
a
he was
first year
maybe
master,
12.
right?
I don't know if it was his first or I think it's his second year because I played him, or like I saw him at 2019 in AIC. So I think this is his second year in Masters.
Oh, okay, okay. Either way, he's still really young. He's really nuts at the game. And yeah, let's let the video play. So this is the finals of OCIC in 2020. So this is the second last event before COVID, right? Obviously a huge game changer for the community and the world, I should say. But yeah, so
Just the VGC community.
yeah, we were hit by it the most. But yeah, this is the team he was using. I mean, if you want to elaborate a little bit on the team since you did play him.
Yeah, this team actually, it looks pretty crazy, like, if you haven't played this format, but even if you did, he's using a lot of really crazy Pokemon that weren't popular, like, the Conkeldurr on this kind of team, like, without Trick Room, really uncommon. Rotom Heat was not used much, Dracovish was not used much, and Sylveon was not used much. This team is honestly pretty genius because sand was everywhere. This is, like, during Dynamax, by the way, Sword and Shield restricted format, and this team just, like, perfectly flowcharts into almost all the sand comp teams, I guess, because Whimsicott plus Archaludon in the lead. It has Fake Tears and Charm, I believe. And this is a it's not Archaludon, it's Duraludon. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, yeah.
It's the mini one. The Archaludon didn't exist yet, right?
No, it didn't exist until like last year. We finally got him.
Yeah, so it's Stalwart and it's you basically just Dynamax it next to the Fake Tears or Charm Whimsicott, and it shits out a bunch of damage, and then it can click Body Press. So even after you're done, like you didn't necessarily boost your special attack, but you got a bunch, for your Body Press, and then Dracovish and Conkeldurr, it's like the perfect physical speed sandwich, and it's just so hard to overcome that insane amount of damage. Like especially as a sand user myself, that format, it was really nightmarish. I played him twice, and the first time I got absolutely bodied, and the second time I had to get like every single play right, and I still got farmed. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I think especially at the time, like it was really weird. I remember it being like no one was running anything like this. Like Whimsicott or Duraludon, sure, but everything else together is just like really fucking weird. Like straight up.
Yeah, super creative.
Super great. I think that's kind of how Marco rolls. He usually runs his own themes. And then we have our future world champion, Edu, right there, throwing the heart straight at us. I know
Dude, he got real erotic there.
that's really for us. I think he's sending it into the future. He knows that we're going to review this game. But yeah, that's his team. I mean, I think this is like obviously use something extremely similar. So once again, you can talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, so the main differences between what I was using was I had Excadrill instead of the Durant, and I had a Milotic instead of Gastrodon. Again, all of these Pokemon were pretty common except for the Gourgeist, but at OCIC particularly, it actually had a pretty decent showing with me, him, and a couple of others using it in day 2 and day 1. But yeah, this was kind of like a balance core that him and his friend group like Emilio and stuff were using as well. So it's mostly just like using bulky good Pokemon like Arcanine, Tyranitar, Togekiss, and having a huge damage dealer in the Durant because it has Hustle, and with Dynamax your accuracy is 100% accurate anyway on the Dynamax moves. So you just get a bunch of damage and no drawbacks really.
Yeah, I mean Durant was really, really good, especially for this like specific like time right before COVID. It was one of the best Pokemon in the game. Like not being able to miss with this Hustle Pokemon was just absolutely ridiculous. Obviously, once Dynamax is over, it sucks ass. It's a Durant, like it's quite terrible. Like, and it can miss now because of Hustle. So like it starts to get really shitty really fast. But for 3 turns, you're a god. And yeah, Togekiss is probably the best Pokemon in the format, like you mentioned. Tyranitar was very fearsome. And yeah, like
I'll go into the Gourgeist a little bit more just because I used it, and I'm sure it's like everyone's kind of wondering what does this thing do.
It's gonna be in the thumbnail.
So it sets up Trick Room. What's up?
It's gonna be in the thumbnail too. Let's be real.
Oh yeah, man, it's so sick, dude. I'm so proud to have a like international championship top 4 medal with this thing. Like
that is, I'm not gonna lie, it's sick. I think Gourgeist is a sick motherfucker. It's such a cool. It's cute. It's fun. It's fucking Halloween themed. It's good. It's good.
No, and I got to show off its special tricks, which are setting up Trick Room and using the move Trick or Treat. So what that does is it doesn't change the type of the Pokemon, but it adds the Ghost type to the Pokemon. So Tyranitar could be a Rock, Dark, and Ghost type, meaning that fighting types do not affect it, which is really big when you're facing Conkeldurr, our Body Presser, Duraludon, not Archaludon. Duraludon. But yeah, so if he can position that properly, it's really hard to get rid of his shit. So it's kind of interesting to see if he brings it and how he positions it.
It is really interesting that it adds the type too. I don't think there's no other move really. There might be one other one that I'm not remembering, but it's not really a thing we ever see in VGC either. And also, obviously, you didn't mention this, but it's really, really good offensively, right? Like being able to turn an Arcanine into a Ghost type and you can slam it with a Crunch. That's huge, Like turning anything like it's basically like just doubling your Tyranitar's move every turn that you double target something, right? With Crunch plus Trick or Treat. So it is sick.
It also sets up itself because I did this too, where I yawned something and Trick or Treated it, and it fell asleep, and I got a Phantom Force it, and it was perfect. And it was the last turn of Trick Room, so it couldn't hit me either. So there's a lot of really cool like use cases for it, and that's kind of why it popped off in this specific format of this tournament.
Yeah, let's get into the battle. I think also Gourgeist, might have had like some more potential. Like we could have maybe seen it at future tournaments. It's just that it didn't get the chance to pop off because of the coronavirus. So fortunately, Gourgeist's reign was very short. I did use Gourgeist as well at the next tournament because I just stole your team. So
it was short and sweet, dude. Honestly, I'll take it. It's seasonal, right? Like it's a Halloween themed thing.
Yeah, it's just one little tournament. But yeah, I think. What do you think about the match?
It changed a lot.
Yeah, it did. Damn, he's really like he's feeling himself right now. He's feeling so good. Marco, he's there strictly
lined
business.
Up.
He's there. He's ready to fucking go. Oh yeah, bring it in.
Ooh,
brother.
that's a clean dap too. It was crisp.
That was nice.
I could hear it.
At this point, I feel like Edu thinks he's got this in the bag. I love that they don't show us anything because they can't really show us anything. So, what do you think about the matchup here? Where are you going?
As someone who's using Tyranitar, like, kind of stuff, I think it's really scary, but Edu does have Durant, which is a lot better into most of the mons outside of our Duraludon. Like, I don't remember the moveset. I'm sure it has Max Quake in the form of, like, Stomping Tantrum, which, it could be really helpful. Yeah, so that could actually be really good for Edu, just, using Togekiss Durant. I don't remember how the match goes. Another thing to remember here in the context is Edu is currently the defending champ. He is the OCIC champ, so he's defending his title right now.
Oh shit, he came to play. That's pretty sick, actually, yeah.
Yeah, it's last year the year before this he beat, I think, Luke. I don't know how to say his last name. Curtail, who always just somehow like cuts the Australian internets, but this year was the first year he didn't. So Edu's like trying to establish himself as one of the few two-time IC winners at this point. I think only Ashton had maybe done it at this point.
And yeah, I mean now to this day it's really just Ashton and Marco. All right, so we're gonna see Arcanine Gastrodon for Edu, and then Duraludon Whimsicott. So like you said, the Duraludon is just gonna start out just try to tear holes in the team. God, the game kind of looks beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. It looks kind of better than Scarlet and Violet.
Dude, it looks so much better.
It looks so good, dude. It looks so good. Anyways, yeah, what are you doing here in the lead?
Well, I think clearly, Edu is going for a more defensive approach, thinking I'm
Yeah.
gonna try and withstand your max and your setup and overwhelm you in the late game. Whereas Marco's team is really just built to be like, I'm gonna do the same thing every time. You can't stop me because I just beat you in team preview. In the builder, I beat you.
That's pretty sick. And honestly, a huge part about this format is talking about max, because I think there is definitely like, if you can survive a couple turns without maxing, and like if you stagger the maxes, or you have there like you survive a turn here, it's just so huge to the tempo and the flow of a game.
So actually, it kind of the inverse of what I thought was gonna happen. Edu maxed, and Marco's like, you know what? I don't need to. I can shit out damage without burning my max. And now Edu's kind of wasting his resource trying to get his bands up or his stats up, really.
He was just trying to withstand the hits, obviously, right? Like the fake tears max dragon or whatever. Ooh, Edu lives. That's actually
Ooh, and
really
Arcane's-
clutch. That's clutch.
It must be super fat, especially like.
Oh yeah, I mean it did get snarled, but still a -1 Draco Meteor. That's nuts. And now Max Quake. This is fucking amazing for Edu. He's actually going nuts here.
Yeah, the Duraludon is Assault Vest, but it doesn't matter. It's dropped. It got popped by a fucking Gastrodon.
I mean, to be fair, this thing's special defense is pretty ass. But but yeah, I mean like
Duraludon is paper thin special defense, and Max Quake's a strong move, but it kind of shows you how like thin Marco's margins are in terms of like his team is kind of hyper offense.
it's also really crazy to me that like Marco did the play that he did, because like he did just straight up risk the turn. Like he lost his Duraludon, and that was literally we spent like 10 minutes talking about how good Duraludon is going to be in the matchup, and then it just died turn 1. So yeah, Marco's got to like kind of fight through it, and obviously Max Knuckle is terrible. It usually is making your Pokemon weaker than it was beforehand. So like Congeldar maxing is like not as good. It might have to eat a Max Quake here.
Yeah, the good thing for Marco here is that neither of Edu's Pokemon are particularly threatening to the Conch. However, I think he was really trying to get that KO on the Arcanine.
Yeah, because obviously just switching it out and bringing in the Intimidate is so huge. And Togekiss is like the perfect Pokemon here to switch in. It's like the Congeldar hates this motherfucker. Oh shit, we got a max from Marco. He's dropping the max on Conkeldar. I said he wasn't gonna do it, but holy shit, here it comes.
I mean, you were talking about Edu having the potential to switch Intimidate in. Max Knuckle boosts your attack, so he's basically saying, I'm actually gonna take almost 0 damage, so it doesn't really matter if my move is weaker. I'm setting up for the future. I'm investing in my Conkeldar stocks, so I can drop a bomb on you later.
And also, like, obviously the switch from Edu is really telegraphed, and holy fuck, does he just call it? Yeah, he just calls it hard. But it also, I mean, like, that play is really good because it does cover for the Arcanine staying in as well. It's just kind of a safe play. But he said, you're switching in Togekiss, and I'm going to punch that thing in the fucking face.
Yeah, it's important to note that, like, you're gonna see this at the end of the turn, but the Conch is Flame Orb. It's Guts, right? So Arcanine's not doing anything but clicking Wisp. Clicking Hailstorm into the Togekiss is so much value.
I didn't know it was Flame Orb. That's sick. That's sick. No one was really... I don't think... Were people using it back then?
Yeah, I think
Okay. It was the more popular one?
Didn't Trailer win with Conch?
I think he did.
No?
I think he did. I mean, I think that it was... I know Conch was very strong at the time. But yeah, so the Flame Orb Guts, now it's dealing damage. And now Togekiss obviously takes so much damage that even Moonblast is going to pick it up here. So I think Marco's in a really good spot, because like you said, now he can start knuckling up. And Edu only has 1 turn of max. They staggered it, Marco staggered it, and like, I swear to God, near the end of the format, it was just so much better. If you could stall 2 turns, you were just winning the game. You know, it was fucking lit.
I honestly think Edu really is in a bad spot because he didn't even KO the Whimsicott, so Whimsicott really was just threatening the Togekiss freely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now there's just like, there's nothing to do but try and stall Marco's max. You see a Moonblast going to Arcanine. It's not going to do that much. I actually think it's going to live even with the Hail chip. Oh, wait. Did Hail still chip back then?
Yeah, it's still chipped, yeah. That was a new change. It's not actually not going to live because he covered for that with a beautiful max.
Oh, yeah, that's just so safe.
Mm-hmm. Because, like, again, like you said,
Sylveon doesn't matter.
Gastron is doing nothing. That's the big thing here. Is like Gastron, like Edu's max is not great. He's chilling. He got 3 max Quakes off, and Conkeldurr is just eating. You know, like look at him. He's not even okay. He's at half. He's at half, but still.
It's still not a big deal. Like Conk is shitting out damage still, and I think you could protect Tailwind this turn if you really wanted to. The question is, why is Gastrodon not targeting the Whimsicott? Does
I don't
Gastrodon
know
not have an ice move?
I don't think it
Or does
has
he
an
just
ice move,
prioritize
dude.
damage?
I think it's just no ice move on this thing. Oh, Tyranitar, what's up? This is not good here. This is not good for Edu, I'm not gonna lie.
Honestly, sacking the Arcanine's really bad because there's like nothing faster than the Whims.
Yeah. And now he just gets to freely just smack it with Max Knuckle. Like what can you even do? There's no Terra, there's no Max, there's nothing, dude. He's coming at you and you can't even protect from this guy. You actually just get smacked.
The only worry is that if Conk is min speed and the Tyranitar is still faster somehow.
That's true. So he's actually gonna switch out Whimsicott, which I think is fair, conserving it.
Oh my god, the
And
Sylveon.
Sylveon's coming in. Tyranitar is going to protect, so it's going to try to eat this Max Knuckle. But the thing is like, Mach Punch is waiting for you at the other end, right? Like, oh
Yeah,
God.
it doesn't really matter.
Ooh.
Oh my god,
Ooh.
did half to
That
protect.
did half. Holy fuck. And now Sylveon, I mean, killing this Gastron is like a mild annoyance, but at the same time, I think it's like, I think Conk gets one more turn. He's kind of chilling. Oh, Weakness Policy. I forgot. Weakness Policy. The best item in the fucking game.
Yeah, with Dynamax, Weakness Policy was super broken.
Oh, it was so good. But I mean, now I think that this is kind of a safe, free, like, I think you just Hyper Voice Mach Punch or something. Because Edu, again, most likely is a Trick Room Tyranitar, so it's probably really slow. So you just get to freely just you can just Hyper Voice kill it from this range. Like, Sylveon is in, like, a really good spot.
He can't do shit. Like, Sylveon is so good when Edu doesn't bring Drain, and the Arcanine's down, which is really the only thing that threatened it. It was a free switch. I think that Marco just gets to spam Mach Punch into any slot he wants and Hyper Voice. Obviously, Mach Punch the T-Tar if you think it's faster than the Sylveon. But I don't remember how they're trained, so
That's
maybe
true.
he knows shit we don't.
I just think you could maybe even, was it Drain Punch or Hammer Arm? I don't remember what Conk was
Dude,
using.
of course it was Drain Punch. What are you fucking talking about?
It's Drain Punch because it's Guts, you're right. But yeah, I mean, if you think you're faster, you can smack a Drain Punch that way. You can Hyper Voice. At this point, you just need to wait to get in your Whimsicott once again so that you're able to freely just press Fake Tears on this Gastron. Like, you're going to have to kill this thing. Like, it's at +3 special defense, so it's kind of annoying. But I think just shredding it with Fake Tears is all you have to do. And there goes
Yeah,
Tyranitar.
it's not gonna matter at all. It can't do any damage back to Sylveon. I still can't believe you said Hammer Arm, dude. No one's used Hammer Arm since the towers fell. Like,
Dude, I mean,
he
yeah.
Drain Punched himself.
Wait, did he really?
Yes.
Holy shit, dude! There's no reason to do that. That is just a fucking soul read if I've ever seen one. He did like 90% to his Sylveon for like fucking what? Did he do 75% there? Like actually?
Yes, why did he do that? That's actually crazy. I feel like it was super unnecessary.
That's fucking crazy. I guess. No, I don't know why he did that at all. He must be faster than the Gastron though. He must know he's faster. I should have did a little research.
The tailwind was up. The tailwind was still up. So honestly, was that a misclick?
No, dude,
Or
there's no way there's a misclick. Because he popped off when he got the Hyper Voice. So he needed that kill because he knew he was side drain punching.
That's actually insane. It doesn't make any sense to me because he just didn't want the Conk to die, I guess, was the main thing. But I feel like Sylveon pretty much carried the...
I think he just won the game if he just Earth Powered with the Gastron too. Like, Marco just like hard read Edu Soul there. And there's the Hyper Voice. It's faster than Togekiss. That's huge, actually. Oh, Gastron. Oh,
so this is
crit.
really speedy Sylveon.
Yeah. I mean, the crit doesn't matter at this point because you just protect, you switch in your Togekiss, and then you just win, right? Or your Whimsicott, sorry. And you press Tailwind. So you just win with the Drain Punch.
Yeah.
Edu would need like a series of double, triple protect.
Yeah, honestly, I think if Gastrodon Earth powered the Conk, the game was over. Like, killing the Sylveon doesn't matter too much because then Wims comes in. But if Marco just side strain punches and Edu still kills the Conk, like,
The
he got
game's
nothing
over.
out of that. Why? Because he didn't even get that much health back.
No, I mean it was just enough. I mean Conk would be dead, but I think that I don't know, man. That was a crazy fucking play. I mean, it was sick because honestly, at that point, the thing is like the play not very great, whatever. But at that point, if I'm Edu, I'm like, holy fuck, this guy's on another fucking level. He's in my head, man. For no reason, he's going fucking nuts. You know, like
That's what it is. He's planning ahead. He's like,
is.
you're losing already. I'm gonna make it seem like I have flaws in my game, so when I play flawlessly next one, you're fucked.
I mean, like, I don't know. Let's talk about what Edu can do to adjust here, right? Like, I mean, his entire bravado and swagger is completely shot. He looks just upset over there on the other side.
Yeah, he's not dancing much now.
He's not dancing much after this game one throttle. I love, honestly, looking back at it, I love the way Marco played it. The turn one Draco, a little silly, didn't really, like, get the KO, but, like, low-key, it worked. The Conk went the fuck in. I mean, Conk is good into everything on that team, but the Gourgeist realistically. But even then, it still can max Hailstorm. So I loved the way that he was like, I'm going to max Conk. I just need damage with my Duraludon. And that's what he got.
No, exactly. He knows that Edu doesn't have enough oomph, no juice, you know, to really outdo him. And Marco's team is hyper offensive, but none of these mons are that paper frail. Like, Duraludon is frail on the special end, but he knew that trade would be okay, but he had to get that Hailstorm off.
Yeah, and
it wasn't a ridiculous play to make though. Like,
no, not at all. It covered even if Arc stayed in. That's what was so like. It's one of those plays that's just fucking. It's crisp. It's nice. I don't know. It's just a good fucking play.
I think Edu got too many turns wrong. Like, even though the arc would have gone down, at least maybe you can get rid of the Whimsicott. And so Togekiss is a little bit more useful. And it's at 100% health instead of coming in and already being in like 20 or whatever. So I think Edu, if he's going to stick with his more like damage reduction play style, he can't be like getting red like how he is. Like, Marco's just slamming his nuts on the table. Like,
yeah, I mean, like this is a classic David and Goliath like story, like you said. This is defending champ Edu, who is like a future potential world champion, right? Like, this guy's gonna win worlds. He's really, really good. This is the top of his game, and Marco's
dude, look at him staring right now.
He's staring into our souls, dude. He hurt us. But like Marco, he's swinging, dude. He came out and he made every read and got every turn like I mean, even to drain punches his own self. Like, he got all these turns right, dude. Like, he came in ready to fucking play. And that's just sick. That's sick. Like, he does not care. He's not afraid of a name, right? And I think that's what makes Marco
I'm
good.
with you. I'm no biblical savant, but I think I can pick up what you're putting down. David and Goliath, Edu defending champ. Marco just graduated elementary school. You'd think that the defending champ's gonna win. Marco's showing you don't know what's up. This is a new era where I'm the king of Europe right now.
Exactly. I mean, like now, the funniest part, I mean, obviously Edu can't even play the game, but Marco is the best player in Europe. This is him taking his crown and becoming one of the best players of, I mean, dare I say it, potentially of all time.
You know what the most frustrating thing about Marco is, though? He can't be the best player of all time, by the way, because European, because he's in won Worlds, okay?
Not yet, dude. I'm saying in the future he could be the best player of all time. I mean, he's actually got there are 2 Italian champions above him, too.
Right?
Yeah.
No, the reason why Marco's so frustrating to play against is because even before, like, he'd play like a fucking insane, like the craziest reads, and his teams were crazy too.
Himself. That's a perfect example.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But he's like so stoic. He's not like popping off on you. Like, maybe he'll let out a smirk or a smile if you're like, oh, that was a good play. He'll be like, oh, thanks. Like, he's not. It's just frustrating. Like, after he beat me, I was like telling him like, oh, it was so close, and he's like, yeah, sure thing, man. Like, it's disheartening. Like, I don't want to say he's humble because I don't know the guy that well, but it's just like you're getting destroyed by a little boy at this point, and he's just destroying you and reading into your soul.
Okay, so Edu's gonna go with the same thing, and I think this is a better lead for Edu. Even Marco just completely changed it up, brought a Pokemon he didn't even bring last time, and he just led him, and now he's chilling there. This is a great lead. This is a free ass Snarl. This is the free Snarl in the history of Pokemon, right? Like, come on.
No, this is a veteran move from Edu saying like, dude, you were playing like a freak. You're probably going to change up your leads too, aren't you? I'm going to go with the same thing, thinking I can play better, and if you do switch it up, I'm even suited better.
I got to say the shadows, one quick little side note here. The shadows in this game look so stupid because they're just X's, and I don't think I've ever really noticed that before, but they look really dumb because they were really lazy and they don't have individual shadows. But anyways.
You're so right.
Oh, we're actually going to see a Safeguard. Okay, trying to stop a potential yawn or Yawn or Will-O-Wisp, right? Did Marco have either of those?
I don't know. I honestly thought Sylveon was like not Yawn, but maybe I'm misremembering because I think at this point in the tournament, Edu should have that kind of information.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Rotom was threatening any sort of status effect, so it's really just for the Sylveon going for Yawn. And Edu kind of catching himself again, making a really passive play and not gaining too much traction. Marco getting his conk in for free.
Yeah, he got the burn on it. He's ready to go. I mean, now he's going right back out, but he just got to burn and switch out right into Rotom, get himself into a better matchup here with the Rotom versus Togekiss, right?
Yeah, again, this is probably just a snarl dazzling gleam from Edu. Not really being threatened too much, but Rotom again a free switch. So it's gonna seem like they're not doing too much damage, but Marco is stacking up the chip right now, and it's getting troublesome for Edu. He's not really holding them off.
Also, the thing here too is there's both players have their max, and at this point, Togekiss max is like almost non-existent. So it is kind of like a little bit awkward here. Whereas like he could have fired off a max move last turn. I don't know if he's a supportive set though. I kind of forgot what the Togekiss is, if Edu was like Air Slash or not. I think he was.
I think it's definitely has Follow Me, so it's either Scope Lens or like a Berry Yawn set.
Right, right.
I'm gonna go with Scope Lens just because that shit's so broken.
It's true. I mean, I love Togekiss. That Pokemon was insanely broken. It felt absurd in that format. And I feel like that's like Edu's whole thing is like he uses the best guys and he uses them better than you. And that's just how it is. Whoa, that's crazy. Holy fuck. He just calls it. He's like, yeah, dude, you're switching out Togekiss. I'm gonna get in my Conch Elder ready to go crazy on you. Oh my god.
Flamethrowing the Rotom Heat though, not even clicking Snarl. So I think Edu might have called that somehow. I'm not sure if it's enough, but that is like not insignificant chip.
Sylveon's also just
had Volt Switch on the Rotom though, so it could have gone into the Arc, but I think he just didn't really want to mess around with the Protect potential.
also the Sylveon has done so much damage. Like it is just chipping Edu down every single turn, and there's just like nothing he can do. Like he needs to deal with the Sylveon, and he's just letting it free hit. And at this point, what's he gonna max, right? Like, is it gonna be T-Tar and have to deal with the Conch? Is it gonna be this Gastrodon? And I mean, at this point, Marco doesn't care. He's just spamming Hyper Voice. Everything is already like kind of their maxes are a little bit weaker.
Honestly, Gastrodon could not Terra Dynamax because it's still pretty healthy, but I think Conch just gets a free health pack then. So
yeah,
I'm not sure. I think it's gonna have to be that T-Tar Durant potentially in the back, maybe Gourgeist, but all of the support Pokemon Edu has right now are pretty shitty max options.
Is it just oh wow, it's just a Protect from Arcanine. So he's expecting. Edu's just saying you're gonna hit my Arcanine there, and if he just Drain Punch Gastron, this is probably over. He gets it right though. Nice. Edu's back. You can see him moving around in the chair, and a recover. Okay. It was a good turn.
So I think Edu actually does not have Yawn then on the Gastrodon. It looks like it's Earth Power, Scald, Recover, Protect.
It could be solo. What if it's solo EP? Is that ass? Oh no, we saw Scald.
We saw the Scald. I think it is ass, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, this is refreshing my memory a little. I think Gastrodon was just a good Pokemon period in this format because of all the water type.
And Dracovish.
All the water types.
Like Dracovish was reason to use it. It's locking out Marco from bringing it.
Yeah, and Dynamax just makes, certain Pokemon a lot better.
Yeah.
Max Quake is fucking broken. So Edu again prioritizing his Arcanine. He's really scared here.
Oh my god.
Gastrodon protects. Just trying to stall the chip on the Conch.
He's kind of smurfing on this guy. This is nuts. He's going nuts right now. He's playing so well. Marco's gotten like every turn right. He's following the Togekiss with this Rotom. Like it's actually kind of nuts how well he's playing this the switching games really. And neither player has max.
Yeah, you'd think that Edu made a really safe, play there switching on the Togekiss. But it risks the Sylveon switch, Sylveon Hyper Voice just killing it. But Marco's like, you know what's even better? Threatening a double KO this turn, or threatening even more damage with a Volt Switch Drain Punch, or Thunderbolt Drain Punch. Like, Edu's not gaining enough momentum to kind of stop Marco from just shitting out damage. Marco's saying, I can play this game too. You want to max like the last turn? I'll do it too.
Oh, we're seeing a max right now though. On a Witchmon. I
genuinely have no clue which one is even
Yeah, I
better.
have no fucking clue. It's Rotom actually.
I think you
Wow.
want the Drain Punch health for sure.
Yeah, I guess you're just maxing Rotom just to like maybe KO this Arcanine if it switches in. He might be going like absolutely nuts. Yeah, okay. Or like KO through Protect, if that was the main goal there. Hmm.
KO through Protect is actually really smart. I do like that because you don't want to get caught with a Scald
Yeah,
and
then die, yeah.
die. So this makes it really bulky. So even if you do Scald, the sun's not up, but you're not gonna take that much.
Maybe he was also just trying, yeah, like you said, to Scald or a Max Geyser. Like maybe it was to like live the Gastrodon turn as well.
Yeah, and
Ooh.
you just see how much the Conk's already back to full.
Ooh, and he ate that shit up too.
Dude, he
Man.
needed that tear actually. So the
Yeah.
Rotom is Citrus Berry. I was wrong. I think the Sylveon might be Specs, but really fast.
Maybe it is Specs. He was doing a lot of damage, even with the Snarl.
Yeah, I thought the Togekiss didn't take that much from Hyper Voice, but in reality, yeah, I was still doing like quite a bit after the Snarl and just kept spamming Hyper Voice. I think it was Specs. I think I switched the Rotom and the Sylveon.
I just don't know why he was pressing Safeguard then, to be honest. Maybe it's Yawn. I mean, Specs on Yawn makes sense, though, right? Like, as the last move. You
I
could-
guess,
Oh,
yeah.
shit, it's Durant! Oh, fuck, he brought the guy. Look at that
He's
HP,
actually
by the way.
such a smart Dynamax on Rotom then, because if it takes too much damage, it can't really do anything to the Durant. It's just gonna die, and it's his main source of damage into the Durant. It can kill it with Max Flare through Protect.
Oh, here we go, it's party time. Caught in a quick
Oh
ball.
my
I
God.
do no style with that quick ball Durant there. I don't like that, but it's whatever.
You're fucking pissed right now.
Here it is, the big ant. We talked about him. We hyped his ass up. Here he is. Now, he does threaten a KO on the Rotom with Max Rockfall. He also probably do a lot with Steel Spike and can get Gastrodon like going really nuts here. This is kind of a
Does
weird
he have
turn, though.
Rockfall? That's the question, though.
Marco! Oh, dude, he totally has Rockfall. Conkeldurr goes down, but Marco's shaking his fucking head. He knows. He knows. He cooked this stupid little ant. Holy fuck, that was nice. He called it. He just stated. He had Rockfall. I know he has Rockfall.
Wait,
Yep.
so then what is it? It's Max Steel Spike, it's Max Rockfall, and
Max Quake. Protect. That was the
I
set.
guess.
That was the set. Because you needed to hit Arcanine, bro. Or I guess Arcanine can get hit by Quake. I guess.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was Quake or Rockfall, and he has T-Tar, so maybe it's not Rockfall is my thing.
Yeah. I think, though, he popped off when he got that turn right. So my thinking is that he was afraid that Rotom could die, right? Because if Rotom was never threatened, then he wouldn't shake his fist in the air. So I'm thinking there was Rockfall, and he got that turn right.
Nah, you're right. I mean, we don't know. This is, again, closed sheet era. This is where, like,
It is.
you're really seeing the masterful, like, information management.
And now, I mean, like, Rotom's in a great spot, continually firing off. It got all, like, I mean, obviously, Edu lost his Maxmon, but Rotom got all 3 turns of big, juicy damage. He killed something every time so far.
He still has another turn.
Yeah, he still gets one more. He could even potentially set up, I mean, you don't really want to set up Max Flare, but, I mean, you could if you really wanted to.
He already did, bro.
Oh, you're right. He just did. So, yeah, you just Max Lightning this Arcanine. Snarl.
Yeah,
you
the
don't care.
Arcanine's not Blitz. It's Flamethrower because of all the, Steel Spike that all the steals were running. So these guys. Oh my god! and then
Oh,
Dark-
that's sick.
Why is it Dark Pulse? That's so awesome.
It's purely just for this right here to set up Sylveon to do insane amounts of damage. Oh, this is
So
gonna
it
be
doesn't
nice.
even matter that Snarl happened.
Yep,
It's not enough. It's too little, too late.
that was a lot of damage.
Holy
Yup.
shit.
He's gonna go for a little lousy little Earth Power into Sylveon. Sylveon does not care. I think. No, it should die to Flamethrower. I would think.
It's definitely in Flamethrower range right now. The thing is, Marco has another Pokemon.
But what is it's got to be a Duraludon, is if my guess. But I guess he lowers the special defense so Duraludon can just pick it up afterward, right? Like you just chilling with him.
It actually doesn't really matter what Pokemon's in the back. I think every single one of them wins unless Dracovish can't touch the Gastrodon, which I believe it can.
It's
So-
definitely can. It's Scarf, right? It definitely has a dragon.
Yeah. I think you just T-Bolt the Arcanine and Hyper Voice and you can't lose.
I think you're correct. And there's no I mean, Edu, like you said, probably doesn't even have Yawn. All right, there's the Protect. you're still gonna do so much damage. Watch Marco just read this just for fucking fun. Okay, he didn't. I swear to God, he's been on one all game, dude. He just came to play, dude. This was a really good set from him, honestly. Very dominant.
Yeah.
And Gastron's
If he could have, he would have side T-bolted. But Marco, you can see him. He's happy. He's smiling.
He's happy.
Finally
He won
showing
his
some
first
emotion.
internet. Let's fucking go.
And he kind of bodied too. It's like,
yeah, I mean,
it was clean as hell.
This is a really good player. Eddie was like not. He's obviously very, very good, right? Oh, flamethrower on the road is crazy.
Easily one of the best players of all time, like
Yeah.
skill wise. Like, there's no doubt.
But Marco came out on top, went fucking nuts there. That was a great set from him. He made the reads. He went nuts. Even the judges got give a little applause for him.
Yeah, I mean, he took the last KO with Rotom Heat. Like, I didn't even think it was really the best mon in the matchup, but
Yeah, dude. I mean, he played a completely different game 2. He used Rotom, Heat, Max Darkness. Like he kind of let Rotom just go nuts. That's a weird game 2. We didn't even get to see his last guy, by the way.
dude, that's how good it was. We didn't even get to see what the fourth Pokemon was. And we see Marco in his winners interview, and he has like plenty of these to come. At this point,
Yeah.
he's just so used to them. He doesn't even need to talk. They just applaud him.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think every year when it comes to the World Championships, this dude is someone who could win, like, easily, you know? Like, he literally can win every tournament he goes to. He's always top-cutting Worlds, like, for the past, like, 3 that we've had since COVID. Absolutely nuts.
Especially if I'm there, you know he's gonna beat my ass in Top Cut.
Exactly, he's going to get a free win.
Okay, well, actually, I beat him in NAIC, so never mind. I take that back.
But either way, Marco's an incredible player. I thought this was a pretty good set. I don't remember it, so it was kind of fun to watch. Let us know down below if you guys like this type of content. We obviously love doing this type of shit. We love Pokemon and we love VGC, so let us know down below.
Yeah, just tell us what your favorite matches of VGC history
Yeah,
are. It can be any
please.
format. It could be this one too, but we really do like reviewing like old Pokemon games, like old format stuff, just stuff that we find beautiful and like kind of inspires us as players to become better and to learn other ways of like, I don't know, strategizing and just being the best player you can be. So let us know what your favorite sets are, and we might be down to react to them.
Yep, just let us know. And also, please like, comment, subscribe. And with that, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining me.
Of course.
And that's it. Bye.